UN peacekeepers seem at ease as they patrol these green mountains, situated between Syria and Israel in the far eastern corner of southern Lebanon.
Main challenge is to maintain the peace by using our military activities like patrolling and, as you have seen, the CRLO activities to monitor throughout 24/7.
So the UN soldiers continue their patrols, going back and forth on these roads.
It looks calm and quiet here, but this is one of the most vulnerable spots in Lebanon. Right there is the technical fence separating Lebanon from Israel, and right behind it are the Sheba farms. The Lebanese government says it's Lebanese land and still occupied by Israel. Hezbollah insists it has every legitimate right to fight Israel in order to liberate it. Less than 2 months ago, an explosive device was detonated while an Israeli patrol was passing by right there. And later on, Hezbollah claimed responsibility.
It was a daring operation, conducted right under the nose of the UN monitoring positions and despite numerous Israeli surveillance towers. This is the headquarters of the Indian contingent in charge of patrolling the area. UN commanders often stand here to have an overview of the borders down below, and you can see from here where the bomb exploded. The leader of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, says the bombing was partial retaliation for an Israeli attack on a Hezbollah position in another corner of Lebanon. Both the Israeli and Hezbollah attacks were minor, but strong messages were being exchanged between the two foes. Hezbollah suspects Israel believes that while Hezbollah is busy fighting along the Syrian army inside Syria, Israel can hit its positions inside Lebanon, and Hezbollah can't afford to retaliate. Hezbollah says it carried out the recent attack here to prove to Israel that is not the case.
It is a very direct and a clear message that the Israelis cannot violate, cannot breach, cannot even think to change the game.
Many of the villagers in Sheba seem confident that the Israeli government won't retaliate for the recent attack. They calculate Hezbollah's response and they won't do it, says this butcher. The government in Israel asked the UN to take measures against Hezbollah. UN peacekeepers are aware of the tensions. They say they are trying to keep an eye on the borders, but they acknowledge their limitations of how much they can do to prevent either side from escalating. Rula Amin, Sheba Farms, Southern Lebanon.